Hi. Let's talk about Santa Claus. Okay, every year I have to go through this, okay? It's the virtual evisceration, the virtual stoning to death of the truth tellers at Christmas time, okay? So this all started with an article one of my friends, Facebook friends, posted about a guy standing outside a mall telling kids that were going in to see Santa that Santa's not real, Santa's a lie, Santa's a hoax. And parents became outraged. He has no right to tell our children the truth, they said. That's their position. This guy has no right to tell our children the truth. Okay? And I'd just like to point out that lying to children is not a family value. Okay? Repeat after me. Lying to children is not a family value. Okay? Not ever. Not in any culture. Not in anywhere in the planetary cosmos. Lying to children is not a family value. Okay? Oh my God, I don't understand this. I can't wrap my brain around it. I'm going to tell you what it was like for me as a 5-year-old learning the truth about Santa, okay? Because what I want you to know is that however your child experiences this lie, they're probably not going to be able to express and or verbalize that to you until they're like 40. Okay? So they're not okay. They can't tell you they're not okay, but they're not okay. All right? That was 5. My mother told me, you know, by the way, we've been lying to you your whole entire life. We think it's rather hysterical and you're pretty stupid for believing everything we said, but Santa's a lie. Okay? That's how I experienced that. This is really how I experienced it. And I had three different emotions that happened with that. One was humiliation. I was humiliated. I was largely humiliated because I was a sunbeam. You know, Jesus wants me for a sunbeam. Okay, had a huge crush on Jesus. Jesus loved me. Jesus always told the truth. I always told the truth, because I loved Jesus. And now I find out that my parents have literally, deliberately lied to me for the entire length of my existence on earth. It was absolutely humiliating. I felt defiled. It's like, oh my God, I believed a lie. I've been defiled. How can Jesus love me now? Literally went through my head. I'm 5. Okay, and then betrayal. I was so betrayed. It was like these people in whom I had placed all of my trust to be my guides and my mentors through the obstacle course of life had betrayed me. So at 5 years old, 5, I knew that I was on my own. It was done. It was over. It's like, oh my God, I can't trust these people. I'm going to have to do this on my own. I'm going to have to go it alone. And I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what the obstacles are. I can't do this. But there it was. I had to. I can't trust them. Okay. And the other thing was this just pervasive sense of unworthiness. That somehow I felt that had I been more worthy, they would have told me the truth, as if they didn't tell me the truth because somehow I was unworthy of the truth. So the whole thing was just so messed up. And I don't think I ever quit acting out. I really don't. The point is, you're not going to know how this affects your child until they reach their teen years. And you're going to wonder why they don't believe a word you say, why they don't listen to a word you say, why they don't trust anything you say. And well, you know what? It's because you lied to them about Santa. You lied to them about the Easter Bunny. You lied to them about the Tooth Fairy. You pretty much lied to them their entire freaking lives. They don't believe a word you say. When you say, that boy looks like trouble, you probably shouldn't date him. They're just going to go, really? Bullshit Santa Claus. Okay? Yeah. When you say, you probably shouldn't do that. That's dangerous and you could die. They're going to go, really? Bullshit Santa Claus. We don't believe a word you say because you've lied to us our entire lives. So you're going to call them rebellious children. You're going to talk about the generation gap, and none of that's normal. None of that's even real. You did this. This is karmic consequences of you lying to them their entire freaking lives, okay? So don't do it. It wreaks havoc upon family relationships. You think it's hard on you? Try being a kid without having a trustworthy role model or mentor in your life. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. And yet that's what we ask our children to do. We tell them, you can't trust us because we're liars, but you need to rely on us to tell you the truth. It doesn't make any sense. It's mind-boggling. Okay. This is another really important thing I want to bring up about this, okay? Because there's a kind of a God-Santa thing going on here. We learn about God and Santa about the same time in our lives, okay? And then the thing that you ask us to embrace at 5, 6, 7 years old, 8 years old, whatever time this happens, when you decide to break the truth to us about Santa, here's what you tell us, okay? You tell us. I mean, this is the logic of it, because kids are logical. Kids are literalists, okay? So this is what you're telling us. God, who no one can see, who you can't see, I've never seen, he is absolutely real, and he is the truth. Santa, who you've seen at the mall, who came to our house for a Christmas party, whose lap you've sat on, who has books and movies written about him, he's not real, okay? So this is a God-Santa connection that just really literally mind fucks children, okay? You tell us that the thing that we can see and have seen and touched is not real. And the thing that we can't see and can't touch is real. Okay, now we're literalists. We take this literally and we're logical, and that makes no logical sense. And I actually believe that these childhood lies, oh my God, are the reason that children disconnect from their alpha brainwaves, because those are the truth brainwaves. They just break, they sever that, they break that connection, and they go strictly into beta, which is our lying and facade brainwave patterns, because they can't process all this conflicting information that you're giving them. They can't do it. It's like transmarginal inhibition of the brain, literally. They can't process it. They can't deal with it because it doesn't make any sense. So they just literally turn off the part of their brain that has to make things make sense, which is their alpha waves, okay? They just ignore them. They repress them. And then they go into full-blown beta, which is basically a commitment to believe every lie they're ever told. That's what beta waves are. I will believe every facade, every lie, every appearance that I ever see, because I can't trust what I see. It's insane. But that's what we ask of them. And that's the break in the connection. I mean, it's in their minds. It's not just in their minds. It's between family members. It's between adults and children. It's not normal. It's not healthy for sure. And I just want to say that, if you think that lying to children about Santa is a family value, then you suck. You just suck. That's all there is to it. It's not funny. It's not humorous. There is nothing joyful or gleeful about this for children. They may not be able to tell you how they experience this or how they feel about it until they're 40, but I guarantee you that it impacts them enormously in their life, just like it did me, okay? So it'd be really cool if you could sit down with your kids and apologize for lying to them. Tell them that, you didn't know any better, you succumbed to peer pressure, you apologize, you'll never do it again, whatever you have to do. And I don't know if they're still gonna ever trust you again. But if you don't apologize for that, they're damn sure never gonna trust you again, okay? You can fix this, I think, by coming clean about it and apologizing for it and admitting that you were wrong and that this is a terrible thing to do to people. On top of all that, you're just teaching your kid that it's okay to lie and that it's funny to lie to people. So, God bless America and Merry Christmas.